everyone, Sonia here and welcome back to my art channel. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of creating art from your own images, as well as redoing that art piece several times. So you're doing the same picture or piece of art several times to get a good feeling for it, and different mediums. So I just wanted to show you, maybe to inspire you really, to take your own photos and then do your own different versions of the same picture. So I'll show you in my sketchbooks how I've done several different paintings at least 2 times to really get a feel for a place. So the first one I've got here is from a photograph that I took, this is last year in July. It's a park that I go to regularly in my hometown, and I take my dog for a walk past this area a couple of times a week, and it's a place I really enjoy. So when I paint it, I really have a connection to the painting, and I think that makes a real difference than painting. I have painted from photos before, but they've not been my photos, and although I might like the finished painting, I don't really have a connection to it. And I think taking your own photos, that's where the magic happens, where especially if it's a landscape, you know, landscapes, you can really feel magic when it's somewhere that you know, and you can feel pride in your art, seeing that place come alive in your own sort of, from your own head or your own vision. So yeah, like I said, this is a park that I walk past quite often, and it's got a park bench here, and then down here is some reeds and like a little river, I guess, a little river that fills up in the winter time, and you can just see a little bit of blue in here. This one was done all in, I can tell this one was done in gouache, I believe, because of this bright green and the bright pink. Yeah, I think they're my gouache colors. So this one I did. Now this wasn't the first one I did of this area. I also did, actually it might have been the first one, because this one was then done in August. The other one was done in July. So this one here is of that same area, but in August. So this was almost a month later. And again, you can see this park bench here, and you can see the lake with the reeds, and then you can see those trees in the background. And this one, I can tell, I believe that it's oil pastel, but I also feel like I may have used a little bit of soft pastel with it. I don't know, it could be all oil pastel actually. Yeah. So you can see there, that is the same place, slightly different angle, and a complete different medium and different colors. So, and I actually really love both styles, but I think it's important when you're trying to find your style that you try different mediums and have a go at all of them. Like have a good go at oil pastels, have a good go at soft pastel, acrylic, gouache, watercolor. Try them all, because especially when you're trying to find your style, I found this to be so helpful to know what I enjoy most. And I'm one of those artists, I love playing with all sorts of mediums. But when it comes down to the end of the day, my very favorite that I always go back to, I think, is acrylic paint, just plain old acrylic paint. But again, okay, so this one is another, this is just up from this area I just showed you. If you kept walking along the path, past the bench, you come to this area with these 4 trees. And this is definitely oil pastel, and I actually really love this one. I love how loose it is. I love that I chose pink for the path. Yeah, really love that I did that. And this one again is in August. So this was about a week or two after the last one I just showed you. And then I did another one of this area in this page here. Again, you can see those 4 trees, you can see the path. And this one here, you can actually see a house. And this house is actually there at the end of the path. But in the previous picture, I didn't show it to you. So I didn't put it in the picture. But this one I did. Again, very nice and loose. This one is soft pastel that I've added water to. Again, very nice and loose. This house is not red, it's just like a creamy colour in real life. But I really love the looseness of this one as well. And then I have another one of this same area again, which is this one here. Again, I've used lots of different colours in this. And I believe this is gouache as well. Just by the feel of it, I can kind of tell if it's gouache or acrylic. I think this one is gouache. And again, you've got the 4 trees, the shadows. Again, I went with this pink path. And the pink path I went for because of that last picture in the oil pastel that I did with the pink path. So I was inspired by that. The pink path. This was August. And then this one here says it was the 5th of October. So I went back a couple of months later, did the same area again. Again, I was loving the pink path. So, yeah, did this one again, working very, very loose. So, and I really love that I get the real feeling for this place. And I can look back on these sketchbooks and I can be inspired to perhaps make a bigger painting. It inspires me with colour, what I like, what I don't like. For instance, I love the pink path, but in the other picture I preferred the navy blue trees over the black trees, you know, so I can maybe put all the good bits I like into one big painting. And that's why I find it so great to just redo the same paintings, rework them over and over as many times as you want in different mediums, different colours, different angles. I really liked the one where I put the red house at the end of the path. So I think later on this week I'm going to work on this landscape and put the house in with the pink path, with the blue trees, and see how that works for me. Okay, so this is another one that I've done. This is a still life that I've done twice. So this one here, I believe this one was acrylic. Nice and loose still life. I absolutely love this teapot and cup. Love how it turned out. Love the colours. Love the brightness of it. The stark white background. Oh, it's just yummy. Absolutely love it. And then I've also done another version in my other sketchbook, which is this one here. I've tagged them all so I can find them easily. Oh, maybe not, because that's not it. Oh, where's that one gone? It's in this one, I think. There's the pink one there, yeah. So this one here, again, same picture. But I've done this one in, sorry about that, nearly lost the whole lot. This one's done in oil pastels. A little bit of acrylic paint for the background, but the majority of it is done in oil pastel. Same picture, but here you can see I've changed the colours of the flowers. The cup is slightly different, you know, the colours in the cup. Love the looseness again of the teapot. But yeah, just having a play with it in different mediums and really seeing what I enjoy the most. So out of the two of those, I would say that I'm enjoying the oil pastel one more than the acrylic one. But then if I was to paint this acrylic one again at the moment, I would paint it completely different because I'm into more, even looser than this at the moment, with shorter brush strokes and more deliberate, expressive brush strokes. So it'd be interesting for me to paint this again and see how it comes out again. Although I really do love the oil pastel. So at the moment, I'm really going back in my sketchbooks and seeing what to enjoy. I mean, I love painting with acrylics, but I love also the finished result of oil pastels. So this is what I'm tossing up at the moment. Okay, what else do I have for you here? I think, is that it? I thought I had some more that I marked for you. There's definitely more that I've done, but I've only marked a few certain ones. I think that might be, oh no, there is something else. There's this one here. This is back from September 2023, quite a while ago. This one I remember doing, I actually did this in the car. My husband and I went for a nice scenic drive through the country, and I got him to stop on the side of the road because there was just this lovely view. And it was actually of a quarry, but just the quarry with the hills and everything. I just took some markers with me and I just quickly wanted to get the detail down really fast. So it's very, very loose. And then I do remember doing this one again. I just got to find which book it is because it looks like I haven't marked it. So just bear with me. But I did do an acrylic painting of that one when I was at home. So not that one. It might be in my bigger book here. It might be... Oh, I've lost it now. Sorry, guys. I thought I did have it marked. Oh, you get to see a bit of a sketchbook tour. That's the one I put over here. That's where it's gone. Must be one of these. There it is. Okay, so this one I did with acrylic paint first, and then I went in and put some nice scribbly detail over the top with oil pastels. So you can see that one there, very loose, just water-based markers, and that then became this one here. And I did this one 2 days later. So this was the 24th of September, this one was the 26th of September. So two completely different styles. And yeah, I really do like how this one turned out. And I think that's about it. There is a few more that I did. I wanted to show you just briefly these actually. Now this isn't the exact same picture. It's not a landscape either, obviously. But it was one of my chairs that I had. It was this 1970s vintage chair that I have. It's now got covers on them because I grew out of the orange. But I wanted to do a study on this chair. So again, I was into my pattern work, and I just, even though it's not the same picture, I wanted to really just have a study on these chairs. So I did a few different illustrations just with that chair. So that's something else that you could do, is just find a piece of furniture in your house that you really love and just draw it in different ways, paint it in different ways, put different backgrounds with it, and see what you can come up with. But I also wanted to show you that idea as well. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this video, just hopefully it inspires someone to try different styles, different mediums. Reworking, I think it's really important to rework your art You know, sometimes people think that they absolutely love a medium and they say, no, I'm a watercolorist. I love watercolor. But they've never actually tried any other mediums, and then they get this great big surprise when they do try another medium and they're actually working a completely different style. Like they become looser, or you know, maybe the opposite, they become tighter, and you know, it's really interesting to play with that. So but this is definitely one that I really love, and might want to get out my oil pastels again this week. We'll see how we go. But it's really inspired me just going through my own sketchbooks today to redo some of these pictures again in different medium, and how I'm painting now compared to how I was painting back in 2023. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I try to make a video at least once a week, and have a great day. Bye.